All right. Back at it again after our last stream where we had massive technical difficulties. And looks like we're still waiting on Twitch. There we go. Twitch is ready. Okay. So first off, let me apologize for the last stream attempt where, I don't know, my OBS was crashing and I didn't catch it soon enough, so I kept trying to restart. I think I restarted that stream 3 or 4 times before I realized that I just needed to restart the whole computer. And then I got on and did a short stream after that, but the mojo was gone. I had folks in the chat to start with and everything was going great, so I was definitely disappointed. I'm sure it didn't make for a great viewer experience, but here we are nonetheless. 9,000 gold. We're getting closer to that premier draft. And gotta play something fun this morning. Something we haven't done in a while, maybe. Something different. I tried to play some mono green. Kind of stompy mono green, which can be fun. But I think I want to go more like old. Something I haven't tried in a while. Historic Vampires. That sounds good. Coffee. Yeah, and then so on top of the last stream being so terrible, my phone decided to randomly shut itself off in the middle of the night. But the battery did not die. I was very aware. The battery, no, it didn't die. It just randomly shut itself off in the middle of the night. So I also overslept this morning, and we're running late as far as my schedule goes. But at least we're here. At least we're here. Alright, what do we got? We got a white source, black source of mana. We got a card with 2 cards we can play early, and then 3 drops. So this is good. We should definitely get a 3rd land by the time we need to play these. Well, I think definitely. Hopefully. We should. Alright. Okay, so let's go with Godless Shrine tapped because we don't need it on our first turn. And then we'll be ready with a swamp. I'm going to go Cruel Celebrant first. Actually, like, this is a really good order. I might do that. Okay, go here. Alright. Oh. I picked up one of these from a collector booster pack recently. Death Touch. Yeah, I will not be blocking that. The Elvish War Master going into my commander deck. Alright, let's go ahead and buff. Just to make sure we can block something bigger. Okay, white? I don't think I've ever seen elves playing white. So it's elves and token. Oh, that's smart. Very smart. So, oh, I wonder if they're going with the enchantment. What's it called? What's the name of that enchantment? That'll double your tokens. Okay, this might be one of those neat builds that I see and think, oh, I should do that. And maybe I end up stealing their idea. I don't know. I don't know. Anointed Procession. That's the name of the enchantment. I'm betting they're playing Anointed Procession. Which, I mean, I like the way white pairs with green in that it gives you some removal that you wouldn't normally have. Let's go here. Not just because white's so good at board wipes, but white also gives you like Banishing Light, the Exile enchantments. I like those a lot. I'm kind of wondering if they're only playing white for Anointed Procession. Which even that might not be such a bad idea. Oh, we're going to be taking some damage, but luckily we still have lifelink. That Death Touch is just... it's rough. Okay, there's some Death Touch of my own. I know, I think I'm going to go extra lifelink here. If I can stall until I get some of my bigger stuff out, and just more stuff, that'll be nice. And I've got to decide, at some point, I think I probably just need to decide what to give up to the Death Touch. Why is that good game? I don't have trample. I can block. Okay. Slow bro. Hey, what's going on? Let's see. I mean, it's essentially a board wipe here. Let's see. How many did that leave on block? Just 3. 3 is still a lot, but let's go there. Okay, we got some lifelink. We got some other triggers. And I got kind of mana screwed. Alright, I guess we better wait. I don't know, this probably is a good game. I do think our opponent was a little preemptive with their GG, but it probably is. I think if I could have gotten, you know, if I had drawn some more land, could have got something going maybe, but... I don't think we're so much seeing the strength of elves here as the benefit of a good matchup with elves. If they're in a good matchup, they're good, but it's not that they can't be beat. Okay, so we'll be down to what, 2, 3, 4, 5 life? Oh, more. I missed something somewhere. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, I don't even know what we're trying to hang on here, but now I'm out of lifelink, outpowered. No more hanging on. Oh, actually, I did build a Bant Toski. I hate it. I built it. I love the idea. I think what I hate is I can't figure out why. Well, I take that back. I guess I can figure it out. It's inconsistent, and I'm not sure how to fix it. I love it and I hate it. I'll show you. Let's check it out. Although, that does remind me, I still haven't worked on a, like, Gruul. Yeah, maybe. And then I want to do a Gruul, and I forgot I was going to do that. Because what was it that I wanted to add in that Gruul Black does well? I know the Demon Wings, which is not what it's called, but... I know we wanted to do Demon Squirrels But there was something else that black does that I thought, oh, that would be good for that too. And now I can't remember what it was. Yeah, maybe recursion, which I feel like is good, but maybe not super. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Okay, so I felt like Toski needed some aid here, so I went with a Nando Vanguard because it can also be indestructible. Which I'm a very thematic kind of person here. Got to be on theme. And then I started out with 4 copies of Sentinel Eyes because giving Toski vigilance is really really good. Of course, cleansing Nova Doomscar, those settle the wreckage, those kind of things. I went Spark Double, and I initially had 4 copies, and so that I could just have like Toski Tribal, which was a lot of fun until I milled myself out. The mall, okay, you're right. I did forget the mall. I was never actually against the mall. I just forgot it. Okay. Right. Um, well, I got into white and I was like, oh, look at these things. Shiny, sparkly things that distracted me. Yeah, 2. Where did I put it? There it is. So I like cards like Heroic Intervention. Well, okay, if we have them all, we don't need One with the Wind. That was pretty easy. So here's what I found though. I found that I kept holding cards in my hand that weren't helping me. So I'd get stuck with like Heroic Intervention, Sentinel Eyes, and Cultivate in my hand. I'd use Cultivate, get some land, and I'm still stuck with, Heroic Intervention and Sentinel Eyes and no creature to put it on. Or I had Spark Double with nothing to create. I don't know, I couldn't get enough stuff on the board. Yeah, Colossification's odd, but I did win a game with it. So that's why I just threw 1 copy in. Now, Join Shields I thought was pretty cool because it untaps, and so since Toski has to attack, if I don't have Sentinel Eyes, it was good. Let's see, does the Maul give Vigilance as well? No, just flying. See, I almost want to put in the other 2 copies of Sentinel Eyes. Yeah, so the indestructible is redundant. You're right. But it's the untapping. So even if we drop those, which I'm okay with, I mean, deck wasn't winning that much. Helm of the Host is really cool to. Again, making copies of Toski is fun until you realize you can mill yourself out. Let's see, what if we pull those? What if we pull those 2? Well, if we get rid of Spark Double, yeah, I'm good pulling blue altogether. I only have 2 copies of Heroic Intervention anyway. So what if we go back to there? Yeah, I'm not crazy about the Cultivate either. So here's the thing, though. I do like keeping the indestructible, and there's not a lot. There's not a lot indestructible out there. Here, let's just do a search real quick. And okay, so Yeah, see, there's a couple cards that give other cards and or creatures that give other creatures indestructible. That's not going to be helpful. Oh, I forgot about Seasoned Hallowblade. Do we want to discard? You're getting it from Intervention. Yeah, that's true, but I only have the 2 copies, and that's the only other thing right now that, unless I bring back the, whatever that was, Join Blades or whatever it was called. All right, was it uncommon? Do I want to spend a wild card there? Let's go with 3 for now. So that gives, and see here, but when I played this, what I found is I don't think I want to cut any of the creatures right now. I think I want to add more. I thought about Gideon as well. Blackblade. Let's try that. But I only have 1 copy, and I'm out of wild cards. Target creature. Yeah, I don't like that. No. Does he help? Let's see. 1/1 counters. A token. A token. I don't know. I feel like he's really good at creating tokens. Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean about going wide, because we did get, I did notice I got stuck. I'm going to keep thinking. I'm going to keep scrolling, keep thinking here. What does this have? That's a party. I'm not too big on party. I think without ramp, I don't know if Angelic Guardian works. Yeah, I mean, I like Unbreakable Formation, but is it redundant? Unless we go tokens with Basri, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know that. I mean, even 1 copy seems. What do we got? We got 54 now. I wish I had these. I need to get some more wild cards for that. Let's see if we're missing anything in green too. Nalia is indestructible, but we don't really have. We're not really going to get devotion to green, so she probably would be a enchantment the whole game, but does give us the cost. I'm not a fan. Wicked Wolf. Oh, so it can get indestructible from food, but then do we need more food? Oh, it doesn't create. Oh, I'm thinking about the one that creates its own food tokens. It doesn't even create its own food tokens. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't think it's worth making it work either. Is there ever a bad time to throw in Nissa? And Vivian gives us some removal. Questing Beast. I don't think Questing Beast is on theme though. Let's see. Return target human you control to its owner's hand, and Kagwa gets indestructible. Well, Seasoned Hallowblade is the only human we've got. I mean, because I took out my copies. Like I took out. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I just went blank on everything. I took out everything that makes copies, so I'm not really making more squirrels. I'm just making indestructible stuff now, which I'm not against. making indestructible stuff. Take this blue stuff out. Yeah, we'll fix the land in a minute. Okay. Oh, Bronzehide Lion. But you've got to leave mana open. Oh, Search for Glory. I had that in. Did I leave it in? Did I take it out? There it is. So I put that in when I was having a hard time getting creatures down to search for Toski. I actually don't think I like it. But that was my Search for Toski card. I kind of like Bronzehide Lion. Even though you got to leave the mana open. Okay. So now we have Sentinel Eyes and the Maul. I actually think if we, now that we have the extra creatures, I might go with a couple extra Mauls. I like Fight. Oh, I did play against somebody that had that, and that hurt. I wonder if it makes sense to add it here. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Let's take off Indestructible. Let's see. Ooh, I forgot about Crawl Harpooner. It's a fun card. No, where'd it go? It's your opponent's, so I like it. And I like the lifelink and trample. Both are things we don't have elsewhere. Yeah, I think it's maybe better than it even appears. Okay, that one's not the good one. We could go modal land, but I don't know if it's worth it to pay 3 to fight when we can pay 2 to fight. I thought there were more fight cards than this. If it's legendary, then fight. That's not bad, I guess. What is it? Inscription? Did I pass that one? Was it over here? Oh, okay. Oh, there's Ancient Animus. Yeah, it does work with Toski because it's legendary. But the only thing about fight is if we don't have a decent amount of stuff on Toski, then he's just a 1-1 fighting or maybe a 2-2. That's why I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, there's Inscription. Yeah. What if we go... Well, here's the other thing. If we're about fight, we're already doing board wipes. What if we go with Exile instead of fight? And we do something like either Glass Casket or... Of course, I'm a big fan of Banishing Light. Yeah, I still don't have Collected Company yet. I need to craft that. So I like Banishing Light because it targets anything. Well, non-land. I'm always a big fan of the least restrictions, the most amount of like value. Although things like Seal Away cost less, so you can argue value there, I suppose. But yeah, that's the other thing I like about Vanishing Light. I've been able to beat Ugin with that. Thinking. Oh, are you thinking about the? Yeah, you're thinking about the creature that comes into play there, Skyclave Apparition. I don't know if I'm a big fan. Okay, it's got to be 4 or less. It does it puts a creature on the battlefield instead of an enchantment, but then you give your opponent a creature back when it leaves the battlefield. I guess that's better than giving up whatever they have, in a way. Yeah, but then we'd have to shift a little. What's this one? Exile target creature. And what is this one? Exile it to one target attacking or blocking creature. Skyclaves over Banishing? Really? Okay. So the only thing is... Okay, so Skyclave Apparition is restricted to 4 or less. And to me, creatures are easier to kill than enchantments sometimes. You can protect it with indestructible. Well, the only thing we have right now is Heroic Intervention and Bronzehide Lion that gives indestructible, because everything else already has indestructible. Which one is this? Exile all creature cards that convert a mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. Oh, meh. Oh, I see. You're wanting to go more aggro. Which I'm not against aggro for sure. Yeah, it is pretty low, isn't it? Well, I don't think we even have to cut the lines for Apparition. We're still in a good spot. What if we... And we still have 5 spots. I'm just going to look a little bit down here. If we keep it, what else we have? You may exile any number of non-angel creatures you control until Glorious Protector leaves the battlefield. That's interesting, but I'm not sure... Is there a scenario where that makes sense? Hey! Oh! My day is... Sorry, we were so focused on deck building, I missed the extra chat there. My day is going pretty good, actually. Even though I totally overslept because my phone died last night. I kind of want to try Glorious Protector just to see what it does. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I mean, we got space, and why not? Now, the problem I have here is we're getting off on flavor because now we've got between the Skyclave and Glorious Protector, we've got stuff that it's not indestructible. All right, how about this? Let's go find what's the one that gives indestructible? Here, let's do this. See if I can type here. But I guess I typed it wrong again, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Indestructible. And then, oh, yeah, unbreakable formation. It has no teeth, but it's what we're doing. It's Toski is indestructible. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to build Jank, we have to accept the fact that it might not be good. All right, Skyclave and Rings and Indestructible. Okay, so now do I need to go 4 copies, and what would I cut to go 4 copies of Unbreakable? Which one? Cast Out? What's Cast Out? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know. Exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. What's the difference in that? I guess instant speed. I was gonna say, what's the difference in that and Banishing Light, but instant speed maybe. I do like cycling a lot. Well, the only thing is I don't know if I'm going to play them enough to warrant my last 4 wild cards. Let's see. Okay, what else can we do though? Oh yeah, cutting. I think I might be with you there. What if we cut a couple of those and we add, well, and what's the other one we said? What if we cut that and go back to 3 of those? Because I think those and Toski go really well together. And then what was it? Unbreakable will go 4. Alright, we just got to play it and see now. We just got to play it. So, we did... Oh, I forgot to... Doggone it. I didn't change the mana. I should probably just concede here, because I think I even... That's why we added in so many extra cards. Like, I cut out all that land. Yeah. I cut out all that land and we're short. Like, it's not just that the colors aren't right. We're just short. Like, it's not going to work, I don't think. I'll mulligan it again. Okay, here we go. It's not going to work. We're going to be so short on mana. You never know. Never know. We could get lucky. Yeah, so now that means we have to go back in. Once we add that land in, we're going to have to cut some other stuff. I knew it seemed like we were putting in a lot of cards. Alright, Lucis 222. Okay, we can get a creature on the board. We just can't count on drawing land anytime soon. And we could draw land, but... Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, we can discard Sentinel Eyes for the indestructible. What'd we go get? A Thoughtseize. Oh, Vanguard. Nice. So now I have two creatures that I can give indestructible to without needing any more land. Yeah, Thoughtseize would get rid of. I actually like the idea of throwing Sentinel Eyes on both of those. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, like this is way better than I would have thought. There's something that's coming though. I mean, this isn't going to last, but okay, what now that you have to block or play something, what's going to happen? There's no way we're about to win this game. Okay. Target creature gets minus max X until the end of turn. So we need to discard. I got no green land, and that's the one card that was revealed. I always like doing that. Oh, you're right. The minus X doesn't matter. I knew that. I knew that. Oh well. I had my brain elsewhere. Okay, so wasted that. The minus X didn't matter. Okay, but we only lost a card that I couldn't play at the time anyway. So, okay. Not a huge loss. Oh, Settle the Wreckage. Interesting. But they don't even have the mana yet, do they? No, they can't play Settle the Wreckage. Okay. Now, let's go there. Actually, they've only got one black up. Too bad it's not double strike. Okay. So, down to 3. And they're tapped out again. Interesting. If I pull Banishing Light, which I know is a great top deck, but if I pull a Banishing Light or even the Skyclave, anything to move that out of the way, it's over. That would be crazy. Okay, that's not the pull I needed. Okay. That's just going to be Vigilance, which I already have. I don't need the +1/+1. Is there any other way to get that out of the way? Yeah, we got the removal, it just didn't come. I guess we'll play that. Let's go ahead and just swing it. Is that... Okay, so they can go get their white land now. So we'll have to deal with settle, but maybe we can just swing with the lion to draw out the settle after this. And then we still have a creature. Okay. Oh, and then we can put Sentinel Eyes on the lion as well. So basically, now we can attack with one to draw out the settle and then still have another attacker after that because they're down to 3. Depending on what these 2 cards are. Okay. Oh, there. So let's see what they've got. Okay, so there's settle. Which the funny thing is, I desperately need the land. So, we'll take that in turn. Okay. So they've got cards. Alright. What are they going to go get? Interesting. Okay, so now I need to draw removal again. Well, it's not removal. Okay, so creature gone. We're gonna have to deal with that at some point. The good thing is they're down to 1. So I just got to find a way to get in 1 damage. Unless they decide to go there. Okay, let's go here. And just in case that's another settle, let's just go there. Oh, this one isn't instant though. Minus X, minus X. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. And they paid 4. Oh, we just do 1 more. Oh, it's addendum. It doesn't work unless you do... Can I cancel? Can I cancel? No, it's addendum. I rushed it. But I get to draw a card. And actually land's not too bad here. I do go too fast, but I like going fast. It does hurt sometimes. Oh, there's the removal I needed. So, okay. Might as well do that. Yeah, I see the life gain. I'm thinking let's make him have to gain as much as possible by throwing down as much damage as we can. It's twice X. That is a lot. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay. But we're maximizing our damage. If I can get my mouse to move. It's a dumb card. It is pretty... I don't know. It's whatever. And they're cycling. Wow, they have been really stuck this game, though. Okay. Man, I need some kind of double strike. Let's load up. Let's get them as close to dead as we can get them. Yeah, double mauls. Yeah, we'll go white there. Oh, I had the banishing light available. If the blocker comes down. Oh my goodness, somebody is really stuck. Now they're cycling again. That's 2 turns in a row they've had to cycle. You say good game, but you could also be sitting on a settle. So I don't know if it's good game. Because people don't understand how etiquette works in this game. Okay. Alright. Next. Throw down some land. End turn. I don't know. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Well, okay. That's a lot of life gain cards. Oh, he figured it out. He probably had a bunch of land in there. Because we could have just stacked Sentinel Eyes again. Okay, you know what? That went so much better than I would have thought. We didn't even have our land fixed. Let's go. But the problem is when we fix the land, we got to pull stuff out. Okay. I do want to figure out later at some point, not today because I'm not going to have a lot of time left, but I do want to figure out how to make Toski Tribal work with a bunch of copies of Toski. Because I did that with Helm of the Host and Spark Double, and it was amazing until I milled myself out. Yeah, the lion is a little bit of a whiff, but we'll probably pull him after this. Let's see, 4, 3 and 4 is another 12 and 16, 17, 18. So let's go 19, 20. What else do I have? Oh, I don't need that one. So 20. Is that right? No, my math is wrong now. We're at... Whoa, my math is way wrong. We're only at 16. Right? 5 and 5 is 10 and 6 is 16. Let me also see what else I've got here without that. What else do I have that I want? Which one is this? Put a wall on counter on each of the 2 target creatures you control. They gain vigilance and lifelink until the end of turn. Is it worth it? I don't know if I... End of turn is not very long. I do have one of the scries still there. Did you say click the orange lines? Oh, you're talking about that? Oh yeah, 17, sweet. Yeah, I never used that. Nice. All right, I think we're just gonna have to do it here. Wait, we probably need more white. Yeah, we need a lot more white than green. Maybe not a lot more, but more. Where does that put us at? 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm thinking 24. That goes, let's see. If we do 24, I don't know, our curve, yeah, I don't know. Curve isn't as low, especially since we're getting ready to cut. Let's cut those. Maybe cut one of those. 23. Yeah, I sometimes play 23 as well. 20. I don't usually play more than 24. Yeah. I I do know some people play 25, 26, and that just seems like a lot to me. But see, I also typically build on the more aggressive side, and so I get away with 23 to 24. Let's see, 66 is still a lot to me. I like the way those work. I don't know if I want to keep Shadow Spear at all. One less small. How many do we have right now? We've got 4. We could go down 1. 65. I kind of think I might go down a Shadow Spear as well. Maybe go down a Protector. Those are worth keeping. Or we could just run 64 even and try it. Lose an Unbreakable. I say I cut 1. Do we go down to 2? We go down to. We could. I think we go down to 2 because we do still have Heroic Intervention. Right, it's not a great opening hand card, that's for sure. Although I do like the addendum, especially when I pay attention to the addendum. I do like it. Sentinel Eyes came in handy. I don't know if I want to cut any more of those. Cleansing Nova is another board wipe, but it does kind of hurt us with the artifacts and enchantments. But on the other hand, people are playing a lot of things like Paradox Engine, where it's kind of nice to have that. Yeah, so there's Doomscar, Nova, Settle. I almost think the Settle out of those might be the one to cut. Yeah, exactly. Like it does make sense with the leave our creatures on the board. I don't know. I'm almost willing to just go. I mean, I know 60 is the most efficient, but I'd like to see how it runs like it is. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it. Counter mill. Well, it's only 3 extra cards. I actually, most of my decks are, if not 60, they're close. I do run, I usually don't mind running a couple extra over. But occasionally, like my Giants, I think it's around 70-ish. Like it's well over. And it still runs pretty decent. 61 for good luck. That's funny. I have 1 Yorion deck. So what's that? You have to have at least 80 for Yorion as a companion. I have 1, and it's not a. It's a very. I've played it on stream before. It's an old Wizard's March. Okay, I don't. I think I'm going to scry that away. I'll eventually need a 5th land, but not anytime soon. Yeah, I only run the 1 Yorion, and it's Wizards and what's that? Mirror March. And there's some other new stuff that I've added to it that I like. Okay, let's get that out. Alright. So, mono blue, but I haven't seen the crab yet. So, okay, not mono blue, not mill. Foretell. So those could be the scry 2, draw 2 cards, but my guess is they're most likely counter spells. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Although they didn't counter the Seasoned Hallowblade. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's right. There is the... You're right, the bolt. Could be both. Could be all kinds of stuff. Oh, these have Foretell. I forgot about that. Let's stick that away. Okay. I am starting to like the speed. Having the two creatures that come out relatively early is nice. Okay, so if we throw down a maul, it's probably going to get countered. I'm kind of thinking I want to wait. I think I'm just going to go hit him for 3. Angel? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so they're just taking damage right now. We could just hard cast this one. Oh. Okay, how much does that counter cost when it's in Foretell? Is it 2 as well? Because now I'm wondering if we shouldn't go ahead and... Yeah, so they still could cast a counter spell. I mean, at some point, they're going to have to deal with what's on the board. Okay, so should I try to... I think I'm going to try to play... I'm going to hard cast this from my hand. And see if I can draw something out before my turn. And then maybe I can play the maul next turn. Yeah. Because I still have 1 put back. Now we can maul. Get some. Yeah, I don't usually play Flash very well because I'm just not. Oh, doggone it! I hit the button too soon. Yes, I play too fast. I meant to cast that at the end of my turn. Okay. Shark Typhoon. So somebody wants to put a bunch of flying sharks on the field. But they're tapped out. And we can get rid of the Typhoon. Okay. Now what you got? It's that first strike that keeps throwing me off because I have to hit the button again. There. Okay, so now, because my creatures have indestructible, okay, they're going to go... I was going to say, it's going to be pretty hard to deal with these 2 attackers, but now the Shark Typhoon can deal with them. Maybe. Oh, so now they're going to try to play... their attackers or their blockers on my turn. Interesting. So I just need to draw out a counter. Alright, let's go here. I have kind of thought about that. But I don't think they've got anything to exile. Alright, that's fine. So now they have one blocker, and I have two attackers. So... my guess is they've got something something else to cast to create another blocker. Okay. Resolve. Oh, yeah, this is oh, I got that tapped. Doggone it. I was thinking I could just throw down Cleansing Nova. Okay, let me think. There's 3. Do I still have 1? Alright, what if I pull that and that? Okay, now I've got enough. There. Why the 33 and not the 44? What did I miss? Oh, because it didn't matter. I just needed to get it down to 1 blocker, or yeah. That's good. This deck is good. I really like that. So some of the things I really liked about it was the options that it had. So while I had Heroic Intervention in hand, I also could have just discarded it for Indestructible if I needed to. Like if they had that bolt that we were worried about. Or I could have left a 2 mana up and I could have given them hexproof in case they wanted to put it back in my hand. So I had those options. Sentinel Eyes, having escape is really good. I love having the escape. Yeah, we never got to play the squirrels. And so we completely whiffed on squirrel travel, but we did a good job with indestructible travel. And, you know, mauls on indestructible creatures is fun. And Glorious Protector did not do any protecting, but really came in handy with her flash. So that, again, the options there was really cool. So I like the options that we had here. I did like it. So no Unbreakable, you're thinking? Add more Hallow Blade, more Skyclave? Yeah, I could go with that. So if we drop those, I don't mind crafting 1 more. Oh, I think I'd have to craft. I don't know if I want to craft another Skyclave right now. This is literally the only deck I think I'm running in right now. But that gets us closer. It's worth it. It probably is worth it. I don't know. I also have this really weird thing, and it's probably because this is how I think about finances too, is I want to keep these 3, and I may get down to like 2, but I never want to go to 0 wildcards, which it's actually really odd that I'm at 0 mythic wildcards right now. Like I will hold on to something that I'm literally not going to use instead of actually using it. But it works. That's the way my brain works sometimes, though. It's the best. That's funny. Yeah. Didn't see a lot of Toski, but that went pretty well. I think I'm going to stop it there. We'll use that one more uncommon. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get more wild cards. I need to get that draft and get some more packs opened. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think this worked well enough. It needs a name. I usually wait and make sure something's going to work before I name it. Quick drafts. Yeah, I used to do a lot of quick drafts. I'm for some reason I'm kind of hooked on Premier drafts right now. This is not Squirrel Tribal. It's kind of indestructible, but it's also doing other things too. This is what? It's like a... I don't know. Not Squirrel Tribal. I like it. Not. I can spell. Oh, my fingers don't want to go in the right place. Not Squirrel Tribal. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to be getting off here real shortly, but so that one's also not Squirrel Tribal, and then this one is also not Squirrel Tribal. What is this one? Oh yeah, so I never really worked on this one. Oh, I really need to work on this one. This is not good. Maybe we'll do that some other day. And then we'll come up with a name for it when we work on it. It needs some work. And I still want to go Golgari. And, oh, if we do Simic and we go to Spark Double and Helm of the Host, and then we just need to find a way to search for Toski to make sure we get him on the battlefield, we could go like Toski Tribal and then run Jace, is it Wielder of Mysteries, and try to mill ourselves out. Because I was shocked at how easy it was once you get a bunch of these on the field and they all start triggering each other. It was like so easy to mill out. And actually I had an opponent that figured out I didn't have a Jace or anything else to save me and just sat back and was like, yeah, go ahead and deal me your little 1/1 damage and mill yourself out. And that totally is how I lost that game. The Teferi mill card. Yes, when you draw and mill. Yep. So we could draw. So we could run Simic and draw and mill. And I kind of wonder if we should go Bant just to run Doomscar and maybe some other stuff to make sure that we're actually dealing the damage. Yeah. And then maybe even run something like, what's the artifact that makes everything the same creature type? Oh, does it make everything a changeling? I can't remember what it does now. It either makes everything a changeling or it makes everything one creature type. I don't know. It's the artifact that everybody's playing right now. Except me, because I don't play what everybody's playing. I can't think of it. Actually, it's the artifact everybody's running in their World Tree deck, which I don't have yet. Yeah, the Nexus, or whatever it's called. That one. I don't know why I'm so hooked on this squirrel thing, but oh well. Alright, I've really got to go. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a good morning. Much better than yesterday when I missed my morning stream and then butchered my evening stream. But yeah, Toski's going to be a lot of fun to keep messing with. I don't know. I might set the record for number of different builds with Toski. We could at least try. See you guys tomorrow, or at least that's the plan, as long as I don't miss.